Right, welcome everyone. This is the Israelite in America, and this is a highly informal video. This is late at night. I'm probably not even going to edit this, and I am recording on my phone because my computer is having some slight technical difficulties. But let's try to get through this as quickly as we can. So, I came across this video. I'm making this video in the wee hours. It's after 1 a.m. where I am right now, but I'm making this video in the wee hours of the night because I came across this video. And full disclosure, I first saw this video actually on Tail Ministries channel. It's not his video, but I saw it. That's where I first came across it. And I don't know where the original video came from, but it can be found on Script Keeper's. It's Script Keeper. His watermark is right there. Script Keeper on TikTok. So if you wanted to go and you know, just giving credit for where I found the video. But I wanted to go through this together and provide some commentary because I see this video may start making the rounds even more. And I see some fellow Israelites kind of getting excited over this. And I'm not so sure. I'm not so quick to get excited. And I'm I'm more quick in this case to call foul or to call stank. I smell stink. All right, that is what I smell. I smell a foul. I smell stank, and you know we'll get more into it as we go. So let's watch the video together, and I'll provide some commentary. I'm recording on my phone once again, so apologies for any background noise. All right, let's begin.
I'm about to say. Obviously, my words are stammering because somebody doesn't want me to tell what's great happened, but I'm going to tell it anyway.
Okay, so right there already, some of the famous. This information is only privy to certain people. But I'm going to tell you. Somebody doesn't want me to get it out, but I'm going to tell you. That's why it's out. Okay, that's sus already. But let's go. Let's continue.
Remember when earlier this month that whole the alarm went off? Remember that? People thought that it was going to be like this, the end of the world. It technically is for specific people. Remember, I said this in my video. If you did not see it, please go back and watch it. But in all seriousness, what is transpiring now was supposed to happen last year. This is a planned situation, and it is literally to not put people in fear. Here's why. And I've been wanting to say this for a long time, but I had to really bite my tongue because of the simple fact of how sensitive this situation is and how sensitive people are. And they can't understand, they can't really wrap their brain around what is actually happening and what I'm about to tell you. So, when it comes down to this situation, this is called Operation All Abroad. Listen to me. It's called Operation All Abroad. Do not ask me how I know.
Okay, so first off, I just want to say those vibrations and train sounds and whatever else you're hearing, that's on her end. That's not me, thankfully. But already I have a problem with don't ask me how I know. I already have a problem with that. As you know, on this channel, we provide receipts for whatever we're doing, whatever we're presenting, whatever we're showing. The fact that she's saying, okay, this is what I'm about to tell you, this highly sensitive information, this is what it's called, but don't ask me how I know about it. Don't ask me. Don't ask. We should be able to ask. Okay, how do you know? If it's a case of if it's so secretive, so lethal, or not lethal, but it's so secretive, the information is so secretive that you could be killed for sharing it, then you wouldn't be sharing it on TikTok. But again, let's hear what she has to say. Just putting that out there first.
I said something about it last year. I hinted it last year. But yes, so this plan, this idea is to get everyone to safety, to get all the people who are not citizens out of this prison that we call the USA. And this happens in increments. It's not going to happen all at once. They were planning on doing this all in one shot, but it was not going to be beneficial. It was not going to be able to help Americans at all. The plan was going to fall through, which is why they prolonged it for another year. and they kind of they changed the date for a specific reason. Operation All Abroad starts off with an alarm going to your phone. It goes to everyone's phone. People thought it was going to be as seriously a loud as noise or what have you. It was going to last and so forth and so on. Now, I said that it was going to last for like 30 minutes on, even after that the alarm was making the sound. It was going to continue to go on for however long they choose for it to go on. There's another part of this plan that pretty much provides Americans assistance to get out of this country. There's going to be messengers coming to people's homes, giving you the opportunity to pack your belongings, to take it with you, everything, and leave this country. How many messengers, you may ask? That's a number I can't put on. I can't even tell you. But the messengers, each and every one of them, will come to a person's home, come to your job, come to wherever you commute at, and provide you this information of what is going to transpire with the U.S. corporation.
Okay, so again, there's some red flags here. So the government, listen, the government is going to provide means for its citizens, the citizens of the USA, to escape whatever calamity she's she's getting to. I hope she's getting to it. The government is going to tell its citizens and provide its citizens with, I guess, these messengers. I don't know if they're CIA agents or FBI agents or whatever, are going to come to people's workplaces and homes and say, hey, something terrible is going to happen, and we're giving you guys a chance to get out of this country, scot-free. We got to give you guys a chance, just because. So they're not going to go to the rich, the elites, those who have deep pockets or deep knowledge, so to speak. You know what I mean by deep knowledge? Knowledge of the inner workings and what's actually going on, the rich and the elites. The U.S. government, which we know, we know how the government treats its citizens. We are all aware that the government does not care about us. They do not care about us, and I gotta tread carefully with that. But you guys on this channel know good and well. So these messengers are gonna, but the government is gonna be so benevolent in this particular case, to send messengers and warn everyone to get out and give everyone the chance to get out. Everyone, not some people. She says everyone. This lady with the purple eyes, like what's her name from The Incredibles when she uses her force fields, this lady has this information and she's aware. Come on. This isn't fishy to anyone. Come on, be wise, Hebrews. Be wise. But let's hear what else she has to say, because it gets even more interesting. And mind you, this she's saying again, this is for everyone, not a specific group of people. This is for all U.S. citizens, basically, is what she's saying.
These messengers give you the option to leave. They are telling you what is happening, and it's an option of whether you want to leave the United States or not. Whether you choose to stay or not, that does not matter. What's going to happen afterwards, you should think about. After the messengers has reached enough people out there, pretty much everybody, which will be 4 million people in the USA, after everyone received that message, after everyone has gotten the option of whether they want to leave the United States or not, mind you, you have a choice of where you want to go. So after they give you this message, what happens next is another situation. Reparations is going to be given out. Billions of dollars are going to be given out to everyone. And it's going to be a wealthy amount where you never will have to ask for money again.
Reparations are going to be given out to everyone. See, this is how I know this is, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to come out and say it. This is how I know this is bogus. This is how I know this is fake. And this is how I know that this lady is trying to reach a specific crowd of people and deceive them. We got to be wise with this deception. Got to be wise with this deception, guys. Okay, so not only, get this, not only is the benevolent, caring, loving United States government going to come to all of its citizens, use the time, effort, money, and manpower to go to all of its citizens and say, "Hey, the basically the country is going to collapse, but don't worry, we care about you guys so much. We're going to get you all out, and you can go wherever you want. We're not even going to just send you to like a specific place in I don't know, Africa or Antarctica or Australia or whatever. No, you can go wherever you want. But not only that, we're going to give every citizen, all of you guys, a bunch of money. A bunch of money. We're giving you white, black, Asian, Hispanic, it doesn't matter. You guys are all getting a bunch of cash. So it's a total expense paid vacation. Do you realize that almost everyone would jump on this? People would say, "Oh no, well, I'm not leaving. I love America. I'm not leaving my country." Of course, there would be those people, but do you realize how many people, like the entirety of millennials and Gen Zers that were over 18, would jump on this? Oh, free money to just go vacation where I want, go somewhere that I want. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. And going back to how I know the deception that I'm talking about, reparations. You see, we get these. Well, not we, but people get these definitions. They just take words and just throw them out with no meaning. They apply their own meaning to them. Reparations is just that. Reparations, repair for harm done. Reparations does not apply to groups that were not that were dominant in this country. Reparations is for to repair wrongs done. Is whether that's money owed, whether that's labor owed, whether that's land owed to a party that was wronged. So to say that, reparations would be given to the dominant society, for instance, or to everyone, for instance, it doesn't, that negates it being reparations. That's just cash payments. That's just handouts, if you will. At that point, like conservatives like to say, at that point, it's indiscriminate handouts. I mean, sure, some of the people that deserve reparations will get it, but indiscriminate handouts is not the same as reparations. If everybody gets it, then it's not reparations in the proper sense of the word. So she's just using a buzzword right now to get the attention of people, specifically black people, because black people, the black people talk about reparations. So she's trying to get she's throwing out buzzwords in order to garner attention from a certain group of people. And this is deception. We have to be wise about this. Again, my fellow Israelites, we've got to be wise. And anyone else listening, we got to be wise about this. Anyone else that's listening to this video and being put in fear. Okay? This is bogus. The government is not about to go and help waste a bunch of resources and manpower to help everyday average citizens. It's just not going to do that. But let's continue again. Let's move on and hear what else she has to say. But that reparations comment, man, no.
Because the United States of Corporation are hoarders. They know exactly how much money is in the bank for every single individual in this country. So reparations is going to be given out. Everyone's going to have a wealthy amount in their accounts. This money is not to be buying the material things in this country. This money is for you to have for when you are going abroad into your home, your new home. So this money is a transfer. If you choose to spend your money in this country, that is fine, but it will be worthless. I'm telling you this for a reason. So within the month of reparations, everyone has now got the message. Now is in the position of you packing, getting your belongings, handling your affairs, getting everything situated. Because the following month is when everyone is being transferred out of this country into a new country. That means there's no debt. You are free from this citizenship that they call your birth certificate.
So the government just decides to free all of its citizens from debt. It decides to free all of its citizens from debt, just like that. They control us all with debt and this faulty financial system, but for some reason, they're just going to come to their senses and see the error of their ways and just, you know what? Let's just free everyone from debt. The country is, what was it, $33 trillion in debt? But suddenly they're just like, you know what? Get everyone out of debt. We're going to give everyone money Give them free generational wealth that they can go to Aruba with, they can go to the Philippines with, they can go to Africa with, and we're just going to free them from this system that we have entrapped them in, just like that, just like that. Come on, people, come on.
Security card. None of that will exist for the United States citizens. Okay? So in the month of reparations, as
Month
like I
of
said,
reparations.
money is given to you. You are able to spend it how you want to spend it. This is the time to get your things together. Now, after a month, all the buildings are closed. Everything is closed. That means Walmart is closed. That means Target is closed. That means food markets are closed. That means shopping stores are closed. The mall is closed. The bars are closed. Cookouts are closed. Aquariums, zoo.
Okay, but why? Why though? What's going on? What's happening? She is yet to say what's happening. It seems like the whole point of this would be because something is coming, something big is happening, something, cataclysmic. And so far she's just said, okay, and just everything's going to close. Why? Why is Walmart going to close? Walmart that's raking in billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars every day, along with a bunch of these other corporations. Why? Why would Target just close? Why would these things just close? What's going on? She has yet to explain that.
Everything is closed. Gas stations are done. They're gone. The money is to prepare you. I'm dead serious. So guess what? Now, the following month, once everything is closed, this is the month of departure. This is when everyone is now being put on planes, ships, you name it, whatever type of underground train that they have in store. Everybody is put on these transportation vehicles to get everyone out of the country. Now, this whole month is the transition of people getting out of the country. After that, no one's coming back. Not one.
And there it is. There's part of the, okay, so if you'll be left. If you don't get on this train now, you'll be left. Your loved ones will be left. If you stay behind, bro, this sounds like a setup. This sounds like, excuse me, pardon me. This sounds like a setup. This sounds like something that could possibly happen, or at least on a similar scale, but it'd be a trap. So then people that have seen this video fall into the trap and get taken to goodness knows where. So hey, hop on. I warned you guys about this. Hop on and take the money and go. Hop on.
No one's coming to save you. There's not going to be a plane coming.
Save you from what?
You're not going to be able to catch a flight the following month afterwards. Everything is coming to a screeching halt for this country. And if you think that they are escaping, they're not. They're stuck here. Like the captain goes down with the ship. It's just like that, but with the entire crew. And
escaping from what? Again, we haven't heard. She just said, okay, everything's going to close. Why is everything going to close? What's going on? What is this cataclysmic event? Nothing. We don't have anything yet. Okay, everything's going to close. Okay. What's happening? What's the deal? This is putting fear out. This is putting out fear. Do not fall for this.
If you so choose to stay, I'm saying this several times so you can understand. If you so choose to stay, because America, go right ahead. Be along with the sinking ship. But don't say I didn't warn you. I'm not fearing the transition of leaving the country. I'm letting you know what happens if you do not leave. If you do not take the offer to leave. There's not going to be any tracking on anybody. I'm saying this because I know.
There's not going to be any tracking on anyone. Guys, oh my gosh. My fellow Israelites, please don't fall for this. Please do not fall for this. I'm not saying Town Ministries was telling people to fall for this. That's not what I'm saying at all. So before people in the comments, oh, your Town Ministry didn't say that. That's not what I said. I'm saying, guys, don't fall for this. Do not fall for this. So you basically get out of jail free. You're in debt, you get out of debt. You get a bunch of money that you'll get generational wealth just like that. Everyone will, and you can go wherever you want in the world. It doesn't matter, and the government will not track you. They'll have no idea where you went, what you're doing. You could change your name. You could have some totally different name and they wouldn't know. They just relinquish their hold on you completely for no reason. For none. No reason. She has yet to give a reason. Do not fall for this.
There's going to be people, of course, they're going to be like, well, how do you know?
Yeah, how do you know?
How do you know?
How do you know?
Do you have any proof? I don't have to prove to you anything.
Ah.
I don't have to say anything.
Convenient.
This is not about saying I really don't know. I have been knowing about this information for quite some time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, how do you know? Oh, that's the end of the video. How do you know? You see that? So now anyone, so the thing is, the pallor that she has cast on it now is, if you question her, well then, too bad for you. She doesn't have to prove anything. If you don't believe her, that's too bad. That's your affair. And anyone who questions is basically stupid. How do you know? How do you know? Making people that question sound stupid. Do not follow these false prophets. Do not follow these false people that are put out into the ether to put other people in fear, or that are talking stupidity and put people in fear or hope. Because this sounds like this sounds great. Really, this is awesome. A bunch of people are sick of America and would like to go somewhere else, would like to live somewhere else, be somewhere else. A bunch of people, millions of people would take this up. Absolutely millions of people right now, black, white, Asian, it doesn't matter. A bunch of people would take this up without a second thought. You get free wealth, everyone. You get free wealth, and then you can go wherever you want and completely rebuild a life under any name because they're not tracking you. They don't care where you go. Guys, do not listen to this. And speaking specifically now to Israelites, this is not how the return is going to happen. Okay. Now, hear me when I say, I'm not saying that the government itself will not be involved, okay? Because in the first Exodus with Pharaoh, when we left Egypt, okay, the Egyptian government was involved, okay? Pharaoh said, let them, okay, yeah, I will listen to God, to your God, and let them, and let you guys go, okay? And then they borrowed, gold from the Egyptians and blah, 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 blah. So the government was involved in that sense. But there was no doubt that it was the hand of Yahweh that was behind it all, that did it all, right? Okay, the same thing will happen when we talk about the second Exodus with Israelites. Okay, the prophecy is afterwards I will judge that you'll be in this nation and serve them, and they'll you'll be afflicted 400 years, all that. Then I will judge the nation, and afterwards you'll come out with great substance. Okay, so the government, when I say the government is not going to be involved like this lady said in the video, I absolutely mean that. But that doesn't mean they won't have any hand. But this, it's not going to be like this. Because then it's just the government. Then it's just, the government hath done it. And it won't be known that the Most High was the one that did it. It'll be known, his people will know that it is him, and everyone else will know too. They might deny it. They might say, it's not God. It's not your sky daddy, as skeptics like to say. But it will be known that it was Yahweh that brought his people back home. It's not going to just be totally some government program, and all just like that. The government gives everyone money, not the descendants of Jacob specifically, which is what the prophecy said. The descendants of Jacob, and some of the stranger that is among us will be able to escape as well. But it's not just going to be the government saying, here, have free money, everyone. Here, we'll take care of everyone. Here, we'll move everyone where they want to go. That's not how it's going to go down. So Israelites that are seeing this video, whether you're seeing it on Tal Ministries channel, which is where I first came across it, or whether you're seeing it on TikTok, or whether you're seeing it on wherever you're seeing it, somewhere else, it doesn't matter. Do not listen. Do not fall for this. This is silliness put out into the ether to frighten people and deceive people and give people false hope and all that. So, having said all that, please like and share. Certainly share. Subscribe to the channel, comment below. And if you appreciate the channel, I have a cash app linked. Every donation is much appreciated and helps. This has been the Israelite in America. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.